If the winds get tough, the tough get underwater. So I'm gonna actually do a quick lobster count. I haven't been out here in a bit, and see if I can pick up dinner. Blowing pretty good. I just ran out of time today, so I didn't have a chance to really get anywhere. So here's a quick hour or two and then back. So that's what we're doing. Well, first spot's full of lobsters. I'm surprised. So they're still around, and the good thing is I saw jumbos, I saw illegals, and then I saw juveniles and even babies in there. So as long as the water temps stay warm, I guess I'll be eating through November. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna pick one of them up over here and then head and check out a couple more spots. All right, I got the one I was looking for. So this guy's about a 1/4 inch over slot, nice size. So he's going in the bucket, and I'm gonna check out another spot. Winds are getting angry. All right, we're over at our second spot, gonna check it out for the windy day fishing. Same basic principles. You could find out of the wind spots. Use Google Maps, look for islands. You want current, okay, very important. And then as you look at those islands, you'll see one side of it will have deeper cuts than the others. And that's what you're gonna go investigate, is those deeper cuts, because if you got current, you got deeper water, okay, these lobsters are gonna be there, because what they do is they hide under the mangroves during the day, and then at nighttime they go out to the flats and feed on all the grass and stuff around there. People think you have to go out to the reef or out to the backcountry rocks and stuff, but you don't. It's perfect cover on the inside and they don't get touched, so you just gotta kind of pick the spots and put in the work. So let's go check it out. Lots of cool stuff. I hit it just at low tide, so it's that slack tide, so clarity is a lot better. Plus we're on this leeward side, but I was trying to catch that lionfish. Beautiful fish, but definitely need to keep them out of these areas, because they eat all the juvenile sports fish that are in here growing. So I tried to net it, but it was a little bit too smart for me. I'll come back with my gun and clearing this area out. That was the only one I saw, but I've seen a few over here before. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'll grab one, maybe two more, and then call it a day. Okay, we got our 3, so I think I'm going to head out of here and brave the winds back and do some tacos. Okay, we've got our windy day underwater rewards here. So I'm going to process these up, cook them up. You've already seen that before. And then we'll wrap up the day. Nom 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 nom. Okay, it's taco time. I'm actually going to do a couple of variations because I've got some pulled pork that I made. Got the lobster sauteed in butter chunks. And then accoutrements to go with it. So I'm going to do one of each. Prepárate! Let me see you jump! Prepárate! Get ready! Get! Brilla! Ahí va allá! Todo el mundo! Let me see you jump! Brilla! Ahí va allá! Brilla! Let me see you jump! Brilla! Okay, what we've got for dinner, we've got pork tacos, lobster tacos, pork and lobster tacos. All right, before I start chowing down, what's our takeaways from today? When it's windy up top, go under. Same for rainy days. Windy, rainy, go under the water and it's totally fine. However, there's some things to look for. One, it's just the same as the fishing spots. Looking for leeward sides of the island, so those mangroves will be a natural block. Look for those deeper cuts because that's where everything's going to be hiding out. If you notice in the video, the first spot I went, the water was very dusty and milky. And then the second location I went to was just like crystal clear. A lot of that had to do with that first island is just out in the middle, in the middle current area there, which is great for accumulation of fish and stuff. But it also gets dusted up really quickly because the whole area gets really churned up and then the water gets kind of dusty. Versus the second one, it was kind of more of the edge of a sheltered little bay there. So that water doesn't get churned up. It's protected by the wind, so that water just staying pretty clear as it is. Then, okay, I also look at the tide changes. You want to target the extreme low tide and the high tide, okay? Basically when the water comes to a stop and then starts reversing, okay? You have those about an hour to 2 hour time frame where it could be like a stagnant tide. Those are the perfect times to go swimming because you got to remember these locations between the US 1 corridor are basically like rivers when the current starts going, and it can push a lot of water through there. So you just got to kind of pick and choose the times you go. So it's a lot more comfortable when you go when it's like a swimming pool and there's no current at all. That also helps with the visibility because that sediment settles in and it becomes a lot more clear. And like you saw in some of the footage, I mean, there's just tons of fish in those mangrove cuts because that's the hiding spots that they go. So you see a bunch of good stuff in there. I was lucky enough to find the lobster, so you can even get a meal. If you're a spear fisherman or a spear guy, Hawaiian spear sling, you can load up on the mangroves pretty easy as well because all those deep cuts are just packed full of mangrove snappers. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the videos, windy day videos. But anyways, thanks for watching. Tomorrow I might head out to the backcountry. Today I just kind of wanted to test to make sure I wasn't going to sink because of that broken center hatch there, but it seems to be okay. So maybe the backcountry Gulf side tomorrow. We'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.